and welcome to one of my wrap-up posts for 2013. Debut authors, or authors that were new to me, or sequels. I couldn't really decide what kind of theme to go for. When I was really thinking about it, the thing that's actually stood out most for me this year is events. I've attended some really amazing events this year, some of which I've blogged about before, and I just kind of wanted to share with you my favourites and the reason why and what I'm looking forward to next year. So the first main category of events is author events, whether that be talks or signings or launch parties. All of these provide an opportunity to connect with an author, and I've got to say that I've been lucky enough to attend some really amazing events this year. I think talks especially allow an insight into the books and the author themselves, and I find this really useful. It also, I think, really inspires me to read more by that author. I know that when I went to see Mallory Blackman, it made me want to reread Noughts and Crosses completely, and if I didn't know before, then I definitely know now that she's a really amazing author and really passionate about books, and I think this is one of the great things about events, in that it really comes across in talks about how dedicated they are to writing and sharing their stories with readers. And inevitably it ends up with some sort of food with my bookish friends, which I never complain about, and usually some awesome dessert, so that's always a big bonus. I'm also really grateful to have been invited to a couple of blogger events this year, whether that's brunches or like release day parties. I find it really amazing to connect with publishers. I'm really in awe of all the work that they do in order to put books out there, and just the marketing and publicity. I'm just jealous of everybody that works in publishing, because it's, I'm sure, pretty much every blogger's dream job. These events also provide a great opportunity to connect not only with the people in publishing but also with other bloggers. It's great to finally have people to talk to about bookish things, especially YA, because I don't really know anyone in real life that reads it. And these get-togethers also serve as a great way to get excited about new books. Not that I need to add any to my to-read pile, but inevitably that always happens every time I go to an event. I went to one bookish festival this year, and that was Bath. I only attended for one day, but that one day really convinced me that I need to go to more next year. I travelled down to Bath with Faye and Daphne and met up with Lucy and Bath again, hopefully, which is kind of late summer next year, and also London Book Fair, London Film and Comic Con, especially the UKY conference. Although not many discs have been released yet, I know that all bloggers are itching to get their hands on tickets in order to go for that, because obviously a whole day dedicated to us, why would we not be excited about that? Another thing I'm crossing my fingers like I'm hoping to attend is BEA. This is in New York in America, and I'm pretty sure that every blogger has seen posts about it, and it's just a great opportunity to meet lots of authors and get books signed, and I'm just really thrilled to be able to spend like a whole week just dedicated to bookish things. It would just be amazing. And last but not least, recently I went to see Matilda the musical with some of my bookish friends. It was a really amazing night, and I really loved it. I'm a huge fan of musicals, and although it wasn't quite how I would have liked it to be portrayed, some of the characters were not really how I picture them, but maybe this is sort of flawed by the film, because it's one of my favourites and always has been since I was a kid. I would really like to go see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory next year, and also The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time. Although I haven't read The Curious Incident, I saw a trailer for the stage show when the National Theatre were doing their anniversary programme a couple of weeks ago, and it looked really amazing, really interesting. It is a book that I really need to get round to reading, as are so many others, but the stage show is definitely going on my list. Also, the cinema are doing a live showing of Warhorse in, I think it's February next year, and I'm really hoping to be able to go see that, because although again I haven't read the book or seen the film yet, the stage show just looks really beautiful. So there you have it. My favourite thing of 2013 is events. I'm hoping next year will be just as good in lots of different ways. I enjoy meeting new people, especially those of the bookish kind, and I'm hoping to just get involved a lot more in events and things. So let me know, what events have you attended this year that were really good, and which author events have been your favourite? What things are you looking forward to next year? Are you planning to go on any of the festivals I am, so is it Bath or Hay Festival, the London Book Fair, or maybe even BEA. If you've ever been to BEA before, then I really love any advice you've got to give about registration, or if you're flying from abroad, the best hotels to stay in, and anything, because the planning for this is just going to be phenomenal. Please check out all the other recent Bookish Brits videos where people have been recapping their favourite books of 2013, and also all books they're looking forward to in 2014 too. So make sure you've got your to-read list at the ready to add lots of exciting new books. Have a great week.